Welcome back to another video. We are in the Open Great League and we got a very interesting team to deal with, throwing back some old school stuff. We have the Gliscor paired with the double fighters. One of them is a pseudo fighter, but basically they're counter users. So we got the Gliscor versus the Wiggly here. Not necessarily the best, but better than our backline. We are going to stay in and fire off some moves. Looks like the air ace does get shielded, and that's a good start for us. We have to shield here no matter what it is. It's going to be the Swift, that's fine. And then we're going to go for the big move here. Basically, we got to wait. We got to hope that they don't shield this and get this out of the way. Okay, perfect. That's ideal. And now we just got to hope double fighters will be able to win the game. Pretty decent matchup here. The Dripplum doesn't necessarily have fast move pressure or big charge moves. They do have the Icy Wind to debuff us, but you can see we are able to get to the Thunder Punch first. Icy Wind is revealed, and now they have the Gastro in the back. Gastro does have to tank this foul play, which they can easily do, but these extra counters are adding up. And now we're going to go into the Obstagoon. Obstagoon, fairly tanky for what it is. In fact, we are going to just hope that the health of this Obstagoon will win us the game. Earth Power did get used. We avoided the debuff. Here comes another move. There's Earth Power. We can still tank that. And now we just farm down. We have good energy. Now we have first Night Slash to fire off. I don't know if this is going to KO. Nope, not the first one, but the second one will. Even though we got a boost, we didn't need it, and down goes the Dripplum. So GG's to our opponent, able to beat. I would say that's kind of a common team right now. You got the Charmer, Mudslapper with the Dripplum in the back. All right, next game, let's see what we find. We got the Gliscor versus the Talon. Okay, this is okay. They are dealing some neutral incinerates. They're going to get to the move here first. We're going to shield, and then we're going to play this out. So let's see if we can wiggle out of this situation. Anticipating maybe like a Feraligatr. It's definitely like a water type. Maybe even a Gastro. So we are going to play this out here. Fire off our own Aerial Ace. We take him out. Okay, there is the Azumarill, unfortunately, and the Azu is a huge problem for our backline, but you can see we can get to this Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch dealing some super effective damage. They're still in the yellow, though, so that's the problem. Play Rub is easily going to take us out there, and now we have to see if we can, like, catching move or get them. Actually, our switch clock is not available, so we're going to have to delay it a little bit. I'm gonna go for this cross chop, maybe to confuse them. Unfortunately, unable to switch out. We do survive that play rough. We're gonna keep farming, and it looks like we are gonna get to this Night Slash, but it's not gonna be enough to win the game. They end up shielding the combo play into the Gliscor here. And looks like they decided double shield and don't allow us to see the backline. So really, really unfortunate. Backline, obviously, Azu in the back is horrible. Depending on the moveset, it's also not great for our Gliscor. All right, next we got the Morpeko. Great lead here. But we're going to switch out because we're actually triple good against that Morpeko. We do draw out the opposing Azu, so at least we bait it out, and we do get some good damage right there. We do shield this, ends up being the Ice Beam, but that's fine. We actually just need to apply some pressure. Going for another Thunder Punch, and we get him into the red, and that's really, really nice because we can either let this go or try to farm down, but they go for another bait, and we are going to be able to farm down that Azu, and that's insane. Here we go. We got the foul play to go against this Gastro, and now we have some favorable matchup. Now, Now we counter swap. They already have the Morpeko with some energy, but they did not expect this. Resisted Psychic Fang, and now we're just going to be able to counter all the way through. Okay, not quite. We can shield here or let this go. Ends up being our wheel, but it is the dark version, and we are able to resist that. So this Obstagoon actually being a pretty big problem for our opponent here. We get the boost, extra counter damage right there, and luckily for us, we do have a flyer, and we are going to be able to get to multiple aerial aces. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game, even though we saw in a Azumarill. So the Scrafty kind of just being very scrappy, so to speak. All right, here we go. We got the Talonflame versus the Gliscor. We've seen this matchup. We do have to try to get them to use some shields eventually, because they might have Azu in the back or some kind of water. So you can see right here, we threw the move first. We didn't get the shield. Here comes the second aerial ace, and looks like they are content to just try to over farm. We're just gonna let this go. Ends up being the fly, and we're gonna have to come in with our Scrafty here. We're gonna have to shield, and okay, we do shield the Brave Bird, which is great, and we do see the Marrow, so no Azu. We're gonna tank this move here. Bone Club, some good damage for them, and maybe we get a shield back. Maybe they let this go. Okay, they do shield it, and looks like we're not going to be able to get to another move. They are going to be able to farm us down, unfortunately. And now we reveal our Obstagoon. We're going to hope Obstagoon going to have some good typing in the back. They're going to be able to get to another Bone Club. The good thing is they haven't switched out, so we might have play. Okay. So far, if we had a shield, okay, wait a second. They actually switched out and let us farm it down. Now we have 2 Night Slashes. We need a boost. Okay, they let that go, and unfortunately, we do not get the boost, and they're going to be able to take us out. If we had a shield in this end game, maybe we would have been able to win the game, but unfortunately, we had to use the shields a little bit early. Maybe we need to catch the move versus the Talonflame, even though it's going to hurt. All right, good lead here, and they switch out into the Dugong, and we just have a great matchup here. This Scrafty is going to be able to punch its way through, not only with their counters, but Thunder Punch. We do get debuff, which is unfortunate, but the counters plus these Thunder Punches are just going to be too much. Here comes another move, and do we want to shield? We decide to shield this one so that we can come out with some energy. And we are going to maintain alignment right now. Looks like they are going to come in with the Marrow. What do we think is in the back at this point? I've seen this with like Toxapex. I've seen this with like a Wiggly. So we're just going to switch out, and we do see the Sandslash. Sandslash is also going to be horrible against this Obstagoon because we're doing double super effective counters. We have come out without some energy. Night Slash is used. They're going to shield. We're going to get to another Night Slash. This is going to deal hopefully enough. Oh, we get the boost, and we're doing extra counter damage. They're trying to farm us down, and we do get the simultaneous KO. So GG's to our opponents. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.